Welcome to Ivegill. Today I'm in a very peaceful and secluded location in the heart of the village to show you a property which is absolutely beautiful. Ivebank sits in an elevated position and is a grade 2 listed 4-bedroom detached home. We're sitting around 2 acres of grounds and we've got some fantastic spaces to show you today. We've got an outbuilding which has got flexible use, could be converted into an Airbnb, could be used as an office space or simply for storage. We've got a very large detached double garage, and we've got this stunning home that you can see behind me here, which is bordered by some established trees and shrubs and an area of woodland that's just behind me, and we extend all the way down to the river, so we're in a substantial plot and a complete haven for wildlife. And this home is absolutely beautiful. It's packed full of original features, it's got some modern additions, but it's got some incredible spaces. So there's a couple of entrances to show you. I'm going to take you to the approach which we'll use when you come to view this property, just to show you what the street scene looks like, but then I'm going to take you around this incredible home. So this is Ivebank, and this is a fantastic location. So we sit right in the heart of the village, and we've got 2 entrances in. So we've got a gateway here which takes us up to a drive, but we've also got more of a parking area if we head up in this direction. So this is the way we're going to go. Now Ivegill is around 8 miles from Penrith, similar amount from Carlisle, so you've got easy access from all directions. You can also jump onto the M6 quite quickly from Southwaite services as well. So it's worth just pointing out here that we do have another property here. You'll see when we get a little bit closer that doesn't impact on the home whatsoever, because this driveway is completely private. But what you have here is you've got parking to the side here for a number of vehicles, and once we get through these gates here, this property, Ivebank, is so private, it's absolutely beautiful. Now you can see here we've got a large courtyard area, we've got a detached garage here which belongs to the property, and we've got some outbuildings here as well. So this could have further development potential. If you're looking for perhaps maybe to create a bothy and a working from home space, you're wanting to convert it into little cottage subject to the relevant planning consents, this is quite a large building for you to do something with if you wanted to. Alternatively, you could use it for storage. It does have electricity and sort of Wi-Fi supply inside there because it has been used as an office in the past. The garage has an electricity supply, an electric up and over door, and extends all the way along here, and you'll see the floor plan for that on our brochure listing. But all of this space is completely private, and we are now in the grounds of Ivebank, and the plot itself extends to around 2 acres, which is absolutely beautiful. Now the home dates back to around the 1600s. It's been extended over the years. There's a couple of date stones as we go around, but it's got some history, it's got some age, and it's grade 2 listed. What a stunning place. And this isn't even the front, this is the back entrance. So we're going to go in the back and have a little look in a few minutes, and we're going to go outside and have a look at all this space. But just listen, it's so peaceful, there's not a sound around, but we do have neighbouring properties. We are part of a community. We've got an excellent village school, a nursery, a village hall. There's so much going on here, and like I say, you're equidistant to Penrith and Carlisle, yet you could be in the middle of nowhere here. So let's go inside. You'll see straight away that we've got a lovely sandstone surround with 1694 as the date above the door. And as we go in, you'll see we've got some fantastic features throughout. So we believe it's been extended over the years, but right from the very start, we've got sandstone surrounds on the doors, we've got wood lintels, we've got beams, we've even got a peephole here on one of the original doors. Now there's a little panel at the back that opens and closes that, so I'm sure these walls will tell lots and lots of stories. And as we go through into the inner hallway, you've got yet another storage cupboard with original panel doors. So this is just giving you a glimpse at the entrance. Now this is the kitchen, and this is a great space. Many of the windows throughout the home are sash windows, many of them have got window shutters, but this is a really great sized dining kitchen. There is another little dining room, but this is probably the heart of the home, and this is fitted with a German kitchen, a handmade bespoke fitted kitchen, which has been here and it's been here for a long time, but it looks like it's brand new. It's absolutely beautiful. We've got a range of integrated appliances, and we've also got little features like a little cupboard at the back there of the work surface. So a great sized kitchen, and a doorway to a second staircase in the corner there. We'll show you that in a few minutes. So we've got, going straight ahead, we've got a beautiful lounge. And you'll see as we go through, there's a combination of larger rooms, which are maybe a couple of rooms created from one. And we've got smaller rooms as well. This is one of the larger rooms. It's got a feature fireplace. It's got the working shutters, and it's got that fantastic window looking out over the front. We're grade 2 listed, so I don't know whether you can see on my video, but you've got nice beveled glass here. You've got the little imperfections which show the age of it, but they're absolutely charming. And this is the main lounge with some original cupboards to either side of the chimney breast. Now, this door in the corner there will probably have been the original front door, which we'll show you from outside when we do the outside tour. But that comes through, and then it comes through an archway leading to the staircase. So that's probably a doorway that was the front door in olden times. This is an opening, actually it's a door, not an opening, that leads through into a snug room. And again, you've got lots of features. So you've got a nice beam ceiling, you've got a sandstone surround with a wood burning stove. And from here, we come across into a dining room, which is nice and cosy, but still a good size. We've got some big pieces of furniture in here. And we've also got a conservatory here. Now, the conservatory is in need of a little TLC, but it adds a great dimension to the home. So we've got a couple of steps leading up to a seating area, and you've got some fantastic views out across the garden to the side from here. So a great addition. We've got a number of reception room spaces here, so there's no shortage of options for how you want to use these rooms. So a snug, a conservatory, a dining room, a lounge and a kitchen. It just keeps going on. But what it also has is a rear hallway, which is traditionally in a property of this age. So along the hallway here, it looks quite dark on the camera, but believe me, it's not. We've got a couple of storage spaces. We've got a utility room. And then as we go down here, we've got a downstairs loo. So that's great. And the utility room is just to my left-hand side there. So everything that a modern family needs, yet a period property, which is a property which I'm sure can tell many stories. This staircase is a lovely wide staircase, and at the turn on the stairs, we've got a fantastic sash window overlooking views to the garden to the rear. And as we come up the staircase, we've got 3 bedrooms and the family bathroom. Now, this one here to the left is currently used for storage. So we're looking this one, which is one of the larger rooms. And this feels like a studio in itself. There's plenty of space for furniture, a settee, a fireplace, cupboards. This is a great size bedroom. And this one has got nice views out down towards the garden, which we'll see in a few minutes. But you can see here from those established trees and shrubs, this property's not giving you lots of dark spaces, but you're very, very private and you're not overlooked whatsoever. So this is one of the bedrooms. So we've got bedroom number 1, number 2 that we've come out of. This is a 3rd bedroom, again fantastic proportions, fireplace, place for seating, views out towards the front. And this room can lead through to a inner hallway. Now, connecting these 2 hallways, the landing is the family bathroom. So you can see how we connect there. Now, this is fitted with a freestanding bath, a walk-in shower. It's a great size room with lots of features. It's even got some Villeroy and Bosch tiling here as well, with a nice sea life feature. A really nice and calm space with great proportions. And then we've come to the rear landing, where we've got a couple of steps up to the master bedroom. Now, this sits above the kitchen space. Again, views out to the front, and again, such good sizes. We've got plenty of space in here, so there's no shortage of rooms and no shortage of space in this home whatsoever. And then we've got the rear staircase, which takes us down to the kitchen. And it's worth noting that this wall here, it looks a little bit bumpy, but it's just the original stonework, which is really quite charming. So it shows the age of the house, which is great. And then we're back down into the kitchen. So this is a fantastic home. Every room's got great proportions. They've either got lots of light coming in, or they're a little bit cozier, like the dining room, like the snug. So there's a combination of spaces here to suit your own family needs, but you've got a great footprint of a home. Now what I want to do is to take you outside and show you the external spaces so that you can see how proportionate they are to the main home. Okay, so just coming back out, and wow, what an amazing property that was. There's lots to show you outside as well. So we've got a small outbuilding to the side here, which is probably an old piggery perhaps, but again, flexible use storage space. We're going to walk around in a full circle, so we're going to look at that garden at the top in a few minutes, but this is what you saw at the start of the video. We've got the double garage with the storeroom to the side, we've got this outbuilding and that gated driveway. It's also worth noting that the neighbouring property has access independently to this home, so no other people coming through the driveway here, and you can see that very few of their windows, well, none of them look out onto this car parking area. So this is a lovely terrace to the side, clever use of a glass plane there, bringing the other side of the garden into this, and we've got this, feels like what could be a secret door into the most beautiful garden space. So we talked about a second entrance when we came in at the beginning of the video, and that's access just down here. So if you wanted to reinstate this, you could come in through the double gates at the bottom, and you have got parking at the bottom here as well. And the grounds extend all the way down to the beck at the bottom, which you can just see the bridge just through here. So we've got lots of little paths meandering through in a huge amount of colour, and you can hear that trickle of the water, but we sit in such an elevated position, and this is where you really get to see how substantial it is. I was here a couple of weeks ago and the magnolia was absolutely beautiful, the cherry blossom was beautiful, so the gardens here are incredible, yet they're I'm not sure the vendors would agree, but easy to maintain. You've got some lovely colour and you've got some fantastic spaces, but just look at this colour and look at these topiary bushes to the front there as well. So the home itself is grade 2 listed, and you saw the age, you saw the features inside the home. It sits really well in its plot, and it's worth just looking through the woodland there. We extend all the way down to the river, and as I come back and look at it, this is the door that was in the lounge. That would be the original front door, and there's paths meandering through in every direction. There's also a garden to the side, which is mainly later lawn, but again you've got some established trees and shrubs, and then we've got steps that go up to this lawned area, which is beautiful. You've also got a little stone building in the corner there, and it's worth just walking across through this footpath just to point out the plot. So the full land plan will be on our listing, but the land beyond the gate here belongs, and the land encompasses the whole of the garden there, and it does have extra and additional access as well if you wanted to bring a vehicle in. So this is now the rear garden, so you can see we've walked all the way round. This garden's got more of a cottage feel to it, so it's a nice lawn, it's bordered by some trees and shrubs, lots of colour, and we're now at the back of the building that was by the door that we went into the home in. And it extends all the way along there. It's also worth noting that the detached garage space, which you'll be able to see when you come to do a viewing, is quite long, so it extends all the way along here. So it's quite a substantial building. And you've got these lovely terraces. The land, which we own as well, is just behind these trees and shrubs as well. So stepping back, this is a substantial home. You've got a large 4-bedroomed property which has been extended over the years. You've got a number of outbuildings. You've got 1, 2, and then the huge garage. You've got a 2-acre plot, beautiful gardens, a house with some history, but a house with some fantastic proportions. So this is an opportunity not to be missed. So if you're looking for a rural treat but in easy access, a rural yet accessible location, then this may be the one for you. We sit in a private position. Many people won't even know this home exists because it's not visible from the roadside, and has got so much to offer you. It's a great family home which has got so much further potential. So if you'd like a home that sits in a 2-acre plot with lots of outbuildings in an idyllic location, then please do give us a call on 01768 881111, and we'd be more than happy to give you some information.